Ross? Hello? Um, Cassie, hi.
Hi, Allison. How's it going?
Going well. Today was a busy day. I went apartment hunting. Oh, I'm moving again. Not excited.
No, I can understand. We just went into a 2-week lockdown in Sydney, so
Oh, really? For COVID or for
yeah,
what?
no for COVID. So yeah,
I thought y'all were like, actually doing well.
we were, but the thing is, because of how we are with COVID as well, as soon as we have like a little bit of an uptick in Australia, they lock us down. They tend to lock us down very quickly. So comparatively to the rest of the world, we're still doing really good. It's just, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, we'll have 100 people dying every minute, and our government's just kind of like, go shopping. Like, I went to brunch today, but I mean, I'm also fully vaccinated. Like, I think we're at like 60% of adults vaccinated.
Yeah.
I think the goal is 70 by 4th of July, but we're not going to hit 70.
Yeah,
But
no, we're probably not as good as that. I don't know the statistics exactly, but yeah. So we're trying to do a bit of crisis control at work at the moment, which is why I'm looking at my phone constantly because yeah.
yeah, no, I think we're all kind of wondering what's going to happen because 4th of July is coming up, and there's no way you can tell Americans to not celebrate 4th of July. People still did stuff last year. And to be fair, I mean, come on, it's the day that we told the British that we were going to, separate. So I love the 4th of July. It's one of my favorite holidays. It is a great excuse to sit at a pool, drink, and the fireworks are kind of terrible because, like, I mean, they're trying to stop fireworks in the US because it's harmful to like veterans and it's harmful to animals and it's bad for the environment, but fireworks are pretty. And you can't they're really fun and people just don't want to stop. I think they're illegal in most cities though. Like back home, my dad can't use fireworks because it's
Hi, Rose.
burn.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi. This morning.
Oh my god. So I always forget that it's morning for y'all. And I'm here like, oh yeah, like it's 8 o'clock at night. Like, and I'm like, oh wait, it's 8:30 in the morning for them.
Yeah, it's almost midday for me. It's 11:30 here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is.
Where you're talking to the future, Allison.
I am. Like, oh my god, no, there was this meme. It's like it was like this BuzzFeed list and it was people who shouldn't be on social media or whatever, and somebody who I guess just found out about time zones, was like, "Oh my God, did y'all know that it's like that Australia is like the next day, and they didn't warn us about 9/11? How rude!" And we're all just kind of like, and everyone like commenting on it was like, "You do realize that they're just time zones. Like it happened in real time for them, on September 12th." But yeah, y'all are the future for me, technically. Yeah, if I could have y'all's weather. Oh, well, it was snowing the other day, wasn't it?
In some parts of like New South Wales, so the state that I'm in, it was snowing. It was just really bloody cold in Sydney. So we don't, like, Sydney doesn't typically get snow.
Yeah, my entire state shut down when it snowed. Like all of Texas shut down. It was really bad.
Okay, great.
Cassie, I have just met Paul yesterday.
Fantastic. We love more communities. We love stronger connections between Australians.
I still gotta go to Australia. Like I've been like talking about visiting Australia ever since Madrid.
Yeah.
And my
No,
friends
you
and
definitely
I are
have
like,
to.
let's go to Australia. Like, why not? And I'll be like, yeah, like let's go. Like I have friends in Australia that I want to see. And my friends will just be like, and then like we'll look at prices for stuff and we'll be like, that's why we haven't gone to Australia.
Yeah, so I don't know when our borders are opening back up, so because our borders are still closed to everyone but New Zealand.
Yeah, I think our borders are like you can fly into the United States, but you can't drive into the United States, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah, no, if you fly into Australia, you have to have a special exemption and you have to do a mandatory 2-week quarantine. And the 2-week quarantine is on your own cost. So it's another,
it's like $2,000, right?
At least. So there's like different tiers depending on what type of quarantine experience you want. So you're looking at least $2,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But like, no offense, but I don't want to go to Australia that badly. Like I want to go, but like I'm fully vaccinated and I'm still just I still wear my mask when I go out. It still shocks me that like y'all don't wear masks in Australia because y'all have it under control.
Well, at the moment we do, but that's because we're in this very short interim 2-week lockdown.
Yeah.
So, but I think the big difference is we don't have the resistance that probably you guys did to mask wearing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're also a country of 332 million people.
Yeah.
And we had an election during COVID. Like we had a change of administration during a pandemic, which isn't easy. Like a lot of stuff has been happening in the US lately and nobody knows what's going on anymore.
That's what I can hear Chef laughing in Berlin.
It's like in Indonesia. I mean, it's already a long time, right? So right now in Indonesia, just like people don't care anything about COVID.
We have people who think that the vaccine is a way for the government to put microchips in us.
Yeah, don't worry, we have those people too.
Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me
it's less of a percentage. Yeah, no, we have them too, unfortunately.
My favorite is that companies are starting to do stuff like, oh, if you get the COVID vaccine, you can enter a raffle to win a car. They're like, oh, here, and like my boss paid me to get the COVID vaccine. They were like, okay, we will pay you for 4 hours of hourly work if you get the vaccine. Like, even if it's on your day off, like you get paid to get the vaccine. So
was the vaccine free to American citizens?